So this is what the Chevy Silverado stepper motors look like. You buy these on eBay. I just barely changed the RPM and the oil pressure gauge because they were messed up. I've also changed the speedometer. That's been not working. What will happen is the gauges will go and get stuck and they won't work anymore, or else they won't move, and the speedometer one wouldn't move. So this piece just connects to that piece and that other piece, and the gauges just go onto these little stepper motors like that. I'll try and get it together. Okay, you can see I put the dash part back into the two pieces. All they do is snap on. They're really easy. You just use your fingers to snap them on and off like that. Now all we'll do is take the gauges and just barely push them in there. Barely push them in there, and then put them to 0. Once you're at 0, then you can push them in. All the way. So I'll do the same thing with the speedometer. Put it down to 0. Perfect. I'll do the same thing with all these little ones. So I'm barely pushing them in, and then I'm turning them back to 0. Then I'm pushing them down all the rest of the way. So you can see that they're resting on 0. So I'll do that on the gas gauge. Because we just want those want the stepper motors to be zeroed out when we push them down all the way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So the only gauges that haven't been switched yet, and I probably should have done them, are the volt and temperature, and the fuel. Let's see. That one went a little too far behind. Alright, now that they're pushed in, we'll put this piece, will just snap on the front of it like everything else snapped together. I'm going to do that now. Okay, well, now we got the face and everything all back together. So now to get this, you got to tilt the steering wheel all the way down. And you've also got to put the gear shifter all the way in low for it to slide back in there, and connect the gauge cluster back together. And it's just held on by four screws. Those four, they're 7mm screws, and then you got just the dash cover, and it just pops in with clips. So pretty easy, guys. If you have any questions, comment. See if I can help you. Okay, now I got it in. I haven't put those screws in. You can see the gas gauge is up. Go ahead and start it. RPMs work now. The volt gauge came up, and the oil pressure is where it should be now. It used to be pegged over at 80, and the RPM was pegged out at 6 grand. So you can see that worked. Hope this helps you guys. Stepper motors are pretty easy. Just got to know how to solder. So you might have to go get a soldering gun, but that's pretty easy to do too. So thanks for watching. Alright, this video is going to show us how close we are to having our gauges set right by doing it, just zeroing it like it did. So that's showing the engine RPM at 600. So I got it, that's about 500, so I'm about 100 off on there. Let's go down and look at coolant degrees, 158. That's showing way higher, so I should have tuned that down a lot. There's one that's showing 160, so it's probably 20 degrees higher than it should be. And let's see how about our speed is off. We'll hold it at 10 miles an hour. So that's 10 right there. Well, it looks like we're about right on. So, I wonder how far our oil pressure is off. Let's check the oil pressure gauge. So I know the coolant's off a ways. Okay, let's find oil pressure. Let's see. I'm not seeing oil pressure here. Well, anyways, it's way better than it was before. Because before it was just pegged out at 80, over 80, so at least they're all working. Thanks for watching.